Yo, what is going on, guys? It's Jake, and we're here then for race number 1 of Jake Mock. It's the Daytona 500, the biggest race on the schedule as the 1990 season opens. Jake Galloway recently acquired NASCAR. He's made some drastic changes and it's seen a lot of change up in the drivers. We'll find them out today, but everyone wants to win the biggest race of the entire season, the Daytona 500. The traditional curtain raiser. It's the NASCAR season, race 1 of 24 in 1990. Could see some pretty good stuff we can hope for. Hey, welcome to stream, Ormond. But yeah, this is our new thing. This is what I'm doing now. It's just chilled, more relaxed. Races will come when they come. And yeah, without further ado, let's just get straight into Daytona. That's all that matters. It is all that matters. 38 cars are going to have the pleasure of driving around. Hey, welcome to Lelo. Welcome, Kukulon. Welcome, everyone. I have the pleasure of driving around the high banks of Daytona. But which one is going to cross the finish line first and be the Daytona 500 champion? Hey, welcome, Peter. Without further ado, let's go through and run you through the starting lineup for the first race of the 1990 season. And let's meet the drivers. And yeah, let's get into this. Yeah, 2-2 City Spurs. So then, 1990 season kicks off here, and without further ado, let's introduce you to the first starting lineup of the year. On pole is the 6 of Anthony Sharbar. Welcome, Lime. Welcome, Mathis. Welcome, everyone. To the outside, Zachary Fitzwater Sr. starts in the 9. Behind him, Harry Gant in the 11, and the 26 of Dan Archer. Then we have Ethan Matheson and Max Rossi to his outside. But on the next row, Eli Bright, one of the big favourites coming into the season in that 3 car, is on the outside of JJ Reed in the 7. Up next, Jonathan Thompson starts alongside AJ Jones, with Zachary DeLello up next and Ken Schrader. Spencer Fillmore fills in the next row with Sebastian Kuklon. Then we have Danny Lloyd and Jeff Bright. Up next, Jeremiah Walton and Johnny Zod, with Gunnar Matheson and Jay Durrell. Ash Sutton is up next with Alex Reynolds. Then we have William Bulin and Mathis Wells. Jay Jefferson starts next alongside Steve Kisner. Mark Millans on the next row next to Ryan Dalton. Then we have Gatlin Downey and Derek Hamill, with Scott Matheson and Riley Snare. Walker Davis is up next to Marcus Sacchi. Then you have Joe Jefferson and Peter Orjack, and on the final row, Sebastian Dupain is alongside Greg Lee. Can anyone pull off the upset? Shalbois and Fitzwater are on the front row. They are 2 guys that could potentially win this year's title. You know, they're definitely one of the kind of bigger teams that definitely expected to go and fight for the title this year. Eli Bright, we've already mentioned, a big favourite coming in to this season. But you're looking at his 2 main rivals currently on the front row. It's Shalbar in the 6, with Fitzwater in the 9. Behind them on the next row, Harry Gant, one of the only drivers to... dog's going crazy. One of the only drivers to... stay and remain in NASCAR after the purchase. He has partnered up with Junior Johnson's number 11. And on the inside, Dan Archer, good qualifying. A solid qualifying from the 26 of Dan Archer. And Archer overperforming in qualifying, and a fantastic performance from the 26. He's up there. Ethan Matheson here racing for Hendrick Motorsports. Hendrick Motorsports, the only team, or only one of two teams in the event to run more than one car. Of course, the other team being Leo Jackson with the 33 and the 36, Zod Anonjak. Max Rossi with a good start for Felix Sabates. I don't know if you pronounced it that right. I probably haven't. But here we go then. Race 1 of the 1990 season is about to get underway. Anthony Charbois and Zachary Fitzwater Sr. on the front row for the Daytona 500. And here they come. Down and through the tri-oval. Green flag flies. We're racing for 1990. That's a decent little start there from Charbois in the 6. He pulls out a decent advantage as they head into turns 1 and 2. Fitzwater forced to the high side. Dan Archer in the 26 is currently running in second. But okay, it's 20 laps around this incredible speedway. And 20 laps to decide who is going to win the Daytona 500. But what a start already here. The 26, the underdog, Dan Archer, going towards the front in that green Buick. And he is going to lead lap number 1. But the Chevy Lumina of Jonathan Thompson is the next towards the inside. There's Zachary DeLello in the 8 for Stavola Brothers. Danny Lloyd in the 1 as they're getting dicey. And off the backstretch they will go then. Zachary DeLello in the middle lane. Currently has the slight advantage. But here comes Danny Lloyd in the 1. In the Oldsmobile. A big lunge towards the inside from this driver. Then there's JJ Reed, Jeff Bright and Matheson. Those guys all could be fighting for wins this year. You could say the 7, the 5 and the 21 all have potential to get into that victory lane. And could have an outside shot at the title, but they have to put together some consistent runs. Of course, while today will be a good start to the season, it's not really a showing sign of what's going to happen for the course of the season. But, you know, people want to start off this year with a good result, hopefully build on that, get some momentum and take that towards a title fight as we get towards the business end of the season. But JJ Reed now shuffled up to the middle. Here comes Jeff Bright in the 5. Hendrick Motorsports up towards the front again. The powerhouse in this season. 27 does not have teammates, Seb, I'm afraid. Literally, Hendrick have a few cars. Leo Jackson has 2 cars, and the rest are all single car teams. As far as I'm aware. Oh, and the 22 and the 12 are also teammates. Both under Junior Johnson. Power. As they race down the backstretch again on lap number 4. So still a long way to go in this event. Jeff Bright leads the way. But this lead is going to change so many times for the day. Here comes the 98. That's William Bulin with a push from Jay Jefferson and Mathis Wells. Still a long way to go to the climax of this event. Jay Jefferson on the inside. That 22 car trying to make some headways through the field. But now he will move up to the middle. Here comes Mathis Wells in the 28 for Robert Yates. How about this? Fantastic opening laps. They're all racing hard, but they've stayed out of trouble so far. Wells will block. Here comes the 90. That 90 car is Mark Milan's. My day's been good. Thanks for asking, Lime. It's been good. I went to watch the football. That's why my voice is a bit... Or soccer. That's why my voice is a bit croaky. I don't know if that's coming through, but I screamed my head off for 90 minutes. Milan's lead. But here comes another big underdog. Derek Hamill in the 10 for the Whitcomb Racing Team. This team's actually shown a surprisingly good amount of pace. Fastest in second practice earlier on during the week. So who knows what this 10 team can do this season. They've been very quick. It's just whether he can time it right, whether Derek has the skill to try and get towards the front. But the 10 is out front for now. But here comes Walker Davies in the 2. There's a 71 of Ryan Dalton. Peter on Jack also on the inside. So a few of the underdogs have now found their way towards the front on lap number 7. On the inside, the 71, that is Ryan Dalton. Peter on Jack in that 36 again, another unfancy kind of driver. Oh yeah, I saw Real Madrid one. Another unfancy driver coming this event. Definitely one of the outsiders, as there is quite a few of them in this race. But can he get to one? He's got a good push right now from the 82. That is Gatlin Downey in that car. This could be anyone's race, you're right. So 20 is Gatlin Downey in the... the 82 in the 20. That is Riley Snare for Bob Moroso. Again, underdogs starting to come towards the front as we're reaching the halfway stage of this race. But it really is all about the timing here at Daytona. They race 3 wide as of now, and if they can stay out of trouble, you've just got to be in the right position at the right time to make your move towards the front, and you're going to be going to Daytona, the best seat in NASCAR, the Daytona 500 Victory Lane. Who's going to open up their season with an impressive performance here today? Joe Jefferson coming towards the front. There's Sebastian Dupain also there. Let's talk about underdogs. These guys, they've been rarely ever heard of within the NASCAR world. Some of them have been, a few journeymen in there. But here are the underdogs out towards the front. At the rear of the field right now, making up the rear of the field is Jeremiah Walton. Harry Gann in the 11 as well, taking his time to get up towards the front. Max Rossi not having the great performance right now, but it's all about timing. They might be just looking to stay out of trouble. The likes of Eli Bright, big favourite, especially at Daytona. That free team is so strong here. And they're strong everywhere, really. That's why they've been considered a title favourite. But right now, they've been showed up. They've been showed up by some of the more underfunded teams right now, as Joe Jefferson goes towards the lead here. And now Steve Kistner in the 83 for Lake Speed's team. They're now coming towards the front. How about that famous 43 now on the inside? Scott Matheson, part of a big racing family, the Mathesons. All 3 of them finding cup rides for this season. And here is Scott driving that famous car, the light blue and orange. Is orange or red, I guess you can say. The light blue, the red stripe down the middle, the STP 43. One of the most famous cars out there on the circuit. And they're going to come towards the front. Oh, 4 wide. Look at on Jack and Dupain getting squeezed together there. This could be dicey, ladies and gentlemen. The 93 of Greg Lee giving them no kind of slack whatsoever. I think he's surely got to allow on Jack down there to the inside lane on lap 12. We could be getting to a big one, but sensible racing from these guys. He lets Peter on Jack get towards that inside, stops potential wreck from happening, and maybe taking out some drivers. So some sensible racing there from those guys. Greg Lee allowing the 36 to get down in front of the line, and Peter on Jackson lead another lap here for the Leo Jackson team. 12 towards the inside. That's Ken Schrader, one of the 2 remaining drivers to keep their seats this year. It's been a bit of a switch up and change around for most drivers this season. We're coming towards some closing stages here. And, patience is going to start running out soon. You're going to see more drivers taking more risks as Schrader's going to bomb towards the lead here. Nice drive from that team. But yeah, as we get closer towards the end of this race, you're going to see some more aggressive moves, some more dicing at the front of the field. There's the 89 of Marcus Sacchi, the Swedish driver, on the inside lane. He's pushed by another Hendrick Motorsports. 2 Hendrick Motorsports cars on that inside. Jay Durrell, Alex Reynolds working together as a team, trying to get towards the front in the 500. And the big boys are now starting to line up on that inside line and starting to work their way back up towards the front. A whole host of big names down there. AJ Jones, Johnny Zod, Eli Bright, to name a few. And the big guns of NASCAR are now coming out towards the front. Here in the 1990 Daytona 500, Jay Durrell in the 17 Tide Pod Chevrolet Lumi. Forgot what the car's called. Is going to be in the lead of this one. But here comes AJ Jones towards the front. The 15 there. Trying to make his move as we're coming towards 5 to go here. It could be interesting to see who's going to win this race and who's lined up and timed their move to perfection. The likes of Bright and Kuklon might have gone too early there on the inside. But they are searching. A caution now, of course, could change up everything. However, they're doing alright so far and they've kept out of trouble for the time being. Here comes Johnny Zod in the 33 towards the inside for Leo Jackson's team. Is Eli Bright going to get past him in the 3? He can't this time by. The 33 stays out front. But the big names are starting to stack up on the inside there. There's some absolutely huge championship contenders there on the inside, looking to win the 500 and up towards the front. Here he comes, the 3, Good Wrench. Chevrolet to the lead. Eli Bright in the 3 is going to be out in front. Now, can he hold that lead? Eli's Dale. Just kidding. Bright is out in the lead with 5 to go at Daytona. Who holds on to win the 500 in 90? Jeremiah Walton towards the inside. He's going to make a move. Bright times it too early. Harry Gant, Zachary Fitzwater Sr., Charles Bois all lining up on that inside now, trying to pick their moment. Gant's going to move up towards the inside. That leaves the middle. That leaves the inside gaping open for Zachary Fitzwater Sr., the pole sitter, now towards the lead. And now the front stretch, they are going to come again. Fitzwater leads, Charbois, Archer and Thompson all on the inside as well. So they now have 4 to go in the 500. It's absolutely massive, this race. But which driver's going to win? Here comes the underdog, Dan Archer. What a move towards the front for the 26. Thompson is there. Spencer Fillmore in the 30. So with a mix of big names also comes a mix of underdogs. But it's anyone's guess who comes out the winner. Thompson towards the inside. 3 to go now. Do they rack? Can they keep it straight? What is going to happen as these late stages develop here? Fillmore is there. Matheson's there. Rossi's there. Lloyd is there. Just to name a few runners out towards the front, towards the inside. Spencer Fillmore in the 30. What an underdog winner this would be in the 500. How about it? Still on that inside lane. Max Rossi. There's DeLello. For the Stavola brothers in the mix. Spencer Fillmore leads with 2 to go. Is he about to cause a huge upset in the world of NASCAR? He won't. He moves to the middle. Here comes now the 42 of Max Rossi, the 1 of Danny Lloyd, the 8 of Zachary DeLello. Jeff Bright also racing there on the 5. He's looking for a big win. Back straight for the penultimate time. It is Max Rossi in the 42. However, look at the high line. Jonathan Thompson has not gone away here. He's still on that high line in the 4 and he is making it work and pushing hard. Here we go. Max Rossi leads the field to the white flag of Daytona. Who's going to get back in front? Rossi in the 42, Thompson in the 4. How about Zachary DeLello on the 8 in the inside? Danny Lloyd in the 1. Lloyd forced up to the middle. Max Rossi leads this race, but look at the run. Zachary DeLello's getting for the Stavola brothers. Down the back stretch, Zachary DeLello with a push from Jeff Bright and William Bunin towards the inside. The Snickers number 8. Can he do it? Off of the turn 4. It's going to be. Is it going to be a huge upset at Daytona? The Stavola brothers are going to win the Daytona 500. Zachary DeLello wins. Oh, my voice. Jesus Christ. Shot to pieces, but a huge upset winner. Zachary DeLello. How about that for a fantastic victory? What an upset. The Stavola brothers, out of anything, are going to go and win it. The 8 Snickers car and Zachary DeLello with a massive victory. Oh God, what a race to open up the 1990 season. Final results are as followed. What a run from Zachary DeLello. Jeff Bright gets his season off to a good start in 2nd place. Man, what a run for DeLello to win the 500. Close race, Daytona always delivers. And that's the final standings as of right now. Thank you all for watching. I hope it's great to see how many people supporting this. It's just something chill, something nice to do, and I thank you all for continuing to support this series and this new adventure. I'll post the points will be in the spreadsheet. I'll let you know when the points have been updated for everyone. So take a look in the spreadsheet later. The points will be there. And yeah, F1's coming soon, guys. Make sure you check out the Discord for that. The F1's going to be happening sometime soon, something like that anyway. And yeah, thank you all for watching. Till next time, it has been me, Jake, and that was awesome.